Yo! What up, motherfuckers? This is your boy Redemption, bringing you another episode of DC for Dummies, the beginner's guide to how to do shit without getting your ass whooped in DC Universe. Okay, today's lesson is going to be on PvP. Okay, this is your basic general setup for your character if you're a DPS, and this is also the art of clipping. If you don't know what clipping is, what it is cutting your animation's time in half, but still getting the damage. Now, you're going to have to check your own powers and test this out for yourself, which ones actually cut your damage off completely and which ones still let you get it. But, first off, when you're in PvP, don't just go in and mash your buttons and just go, doesn't work, will get you killed, okay? You gotta be level-headed and know what the fuck you're doing, okay? So, first off, it's always nice, don't go rushing in, okay? Take your time, so that, and make your own combos, okay? This way, you're not getting blocked to shit by somebody that actually knows that you're just in there mashing buttons, okay? Now, that's a really simple thing, okay? Tap, tap, hold, tap, tap, break. Okay, this is your block breaker. Triangle is your block breaker if you're on the PS, okay? Triangle's block break. Depending on which weapon you have, it might be a tap and it might be a hold. If you're going to hold it down, do it quick, okay? This, I wouldn't recommend it unless the opponent's already on the ground, okay? But one, don't use one-handed because it's fucking nerfed as shit right now, okay? Somebody cried bitches about it because it was actually doing some damage to where you get hit like 3 grand when you were hitting, but now it's only hitting for like 200-300, so. I mean, it's good for the quick combos and it's a good weapon to learn how to clip with. Why? Because it's the simplest one out of all of them. You got your basic combo, tap, tap, hold. Okay, that's your melee combo. Melee is short range. Okay, so for clipping, let's get into this really quick because time's running out. All right, now check this shit out. Clipping, tap, tap. Now, although you didn't see the animation, you still got hit. Okay, clipping is cutting your animation in half. How you can do that is this really basic combo with the one-handed tap, tap, hold, and when you hold it, you just throw a power in. See how it looked like I didn't do the move, but I still got hit? Alright, that's how you fucking clip. Okay, so tap, tap, hold. Tap, tap, hold. Now, you can also do this with your powers. See? Now look, this is the full motion on Retribution. See that whole extra arm movement and everything? This is your full motion, okay? This is Retribution when it clips into itself. And clip. 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 See, it just takes off that entire animation, but it still does the damage. Okay, not everything is going to continue to do the damage regardless. Okay, so you're going to have to check that shit out for yourself. Now, for PvP, 2 things if you're a beginner that will really help you. Go over here. First off, in your skill trees, you want to spec out for precision for PvP. Precision is what matters because that's your weapon attack. Okay, might really isn't going to help you out too much, so you want to go for precision. And once you get all your precision specced out, if you do it in the 3 sections, these are the 3s of the tree, these are the 6s. Okay, if you do it in the 3 part of the section, once you get it done, go for your defense. Once you get your defense done, go for your health. Now, this is for DPSs, okay? Everybody, I mean, it's preference what you do afterwards, but this is what I recommend. Okay, get your defense up because that's going to save you. Okay, let's see. Powers. And if you go into your iconic powers, there's 2 types of shields that you can use when you're when you're going into PvP that are really helpful. Amazonian Deflect, awesome shield, blocks everything coming in, you won't get hurt. Only problem is it leaves you standing still the entire time that you're using it. Okay, there's no way out of it. But usually somebody will try to block break you and you could lunge them. You'll see them tap that triangle and try to block break you when you got your deflect on, and at that time if you lunge them you can knock them on their ass and get them while they're down. And that's the important part of PvP, is you want to nail them when they're down. Okay, there's no honor in this shit. When you're down, you gotta kick them while they're down. You're out here and get up and kick your ass. Okay, now here's your other shield, the hard light shield. Okay, that's the extra shield that's hard light. You know, it's really good to use. It'll save your ass in a bind, and it's really cheap to use. You want to keep some shields in your loadouts. Okay, so all right, let's go through this shit real quick. PvP weapon, PvP. Okay, now this is how I modded out my stuff before I figured this out, so I'm just going to give you a little tip, little heads up. You'll see it on the next time I do a video if I get around to modding my gear. But you want to have precision and power, okay? You want to make sure that you've got power mods on everything. Anything that you can put power and precision in, that's what you want to go for. I wouldn't worry so much about the socket affinities. Socket affinity is, you see where you put your mod in, it shows you that little green glowing number down there. That's your extra bonus if you get the if you put the right color mod in, if the mod matches up. Now for yellow, you can put orange because that's red and yellow, or you can put green because that's blue and yellow. You know, it works like that. For red, you can put purple, or you can put orange. For blue, you've got green and green and purple. Okay, really simple shit. Okay, now for DPSing, for PvP, I like to use the replenishing adapter because it gives you your it gives you power back every time you hit somebody, and you know, power will save your ass because that's when you can cast your shields or your powers or whatever you're using. But some people like the absorption adapter because that stops damage, but it's not as reliable as a shield because it doesn't pop up on command. It only pops up when it feels like. Neck, I use escalating might because I like to use my powers, because I do a lot of long range sniping. Since I've got Celestial, I use Retribution, which is good for long range sniping. Okay, so when I spam it, if I have the escalating might, that boosts it up, so that makes it stronger. Okay, but if you're just getting to start off, I advise you to use your fortified blocking. Okay, that gives you extra defense. You need that. Penetrating strikes, this is typical DPS stuff. Okay, penetrating strikes if you're going to be a DPS. Okay, because that ignores the defense and toughness, which is something that you really need. If you're not going to DPS, I advise you to use core strength because that gives you a DPSing advantage when you're in your other role. For your feet, if you're just doing death matches, put in deadly block. It'll fuck them up whenever they go to attack you and you're blocking. Okay, but if you're on a match with nodes, you want to put explosive block because when they hit you, it'll knock them way off the node, and that helps you get more points. For the hands, I use regenerative shielding because I use a lot of shields. Okay, so that gives you health back, but you can use enduring damage, which will give you, it'll hold you 60, no, wait, which one is it? The enduring damage gives you 60% boost that holds it. Like when you use a 60%er, it'll hold it. And hold on, let me double check just to make sure. We got a couple minutes before we get out, so sorry I'm talking kind of fast, but times are running out, people. Welcome to the Immortal Temple. This is the crib of the Immortal Lords. So let's get over here really quick. Scroll down to the bottom. Alright, let's see. Okay, yeah, enduring damage is the 6 hold. Like if you've got a 60%er in your powers and you want to use that while you're doing PvP, you get enduring damage, and that'll make it so that it holds it over, which gives you extra damage, and that's always good if you're trying to fuck shit up. Empowered channeling uses your 35%. And you get, if you look through your powers, there's a 35% that gives you extra damage and health as well. Shit. Alright, my bad, y'all. Fuck, that's gonna be in the video. Oh well. Alright, check it out. So you got your empowered channeling. Do not put reserve tank in unless you're doing 1v1s because reserve tank is glitched and you will not be able to receive your power from your trolls in your group. Okay? It's no good for you. That'll get you killed. Besides that, I don't know about the rest of this shit. Okay? Explosive, deadly block. Violent breakout is also a good one for when you're on a node. Because it knocks you, it's the same thing as the explosive block. It'll knock them the hell away whenever they stun you, and you will get stunned a lot in PvP. Okay? Sometimes I use the weakening field because it makes them easier to stun. You know, it all depends on how you like to play. But this is Redemption. That is your basic PvP shit. So, you know, whenever you get a chance, go ahead and test that stuff out. You know, go find you a dummy, practice your clipping with your one-handed. I advise you get one-handed first, okay? Because that's an easy way to learn how to clip. All power, almost all the weapons have the tap hold. But that's it for today. We're out, and I'll see you motherfuckers later.
PBS.